Hey everyone, welcome once again to the Craft Brew crew. I am Brad and happy to be here again presenting you a new and quick beer review. Today's beer is from another one of my favorites, Schlafly in St. Louis, Missouri. I've reviewed a lot of Schlafly beers here on the Craft Brew crew, and this is one that I actually had in 2016 on tap at the Schlafly tap room, and it made my top beers of 2016. That's how impressed I was with it. Well, now they have bottled it as a special release. This is Schlafly's Coconut Cream Ale at 5.5% ABV. If you know anything about me, you know I'm kind of a connoisseur of coconut beers as well as cream ales. So you put those two together and hello. Let's see how good it is in the bottle though. As some of you may or may not know, having a beer in a tap room for the first time and then developing an image in your head of the beer and what that taste is can sometimes set you up for a fall if that brewery does decide to bottle that beer. Because of course beers can often taste different in bottles or cans versus on tap, as well as the fact that it's always possible that the brewery changes the formula a little bit. And so you never really know what you're going to get when you get something bottled for the first time. So this again, Schlafly's Coconut Cream Ale. Take a look at the bottle. Just came out here a couple of weeks ago. So you're probably not going to find a lot of information on it. Let's go ahead and give it a aroma test first. You know, it's funny. It's got that cream ale smell to it. In fact, I smell a lot more cream ale than I do coconut, which I find surprising because that's not the way I remember it. A lot of folks think that a cream ale before they have it as being a heavy beer because, of course, the term cream makes you think heavy, but it's actually, in fact, a lot less of a beer than that. As you can tell, very cloudy color, yellowish beer, still an ale, and it actually has a very light mouth feel. So with that smell, as I said, very strong cream ale, not a lot of coconut when you smell it, maybe a little bit. Let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Yeah, it's definitely got the coconut when you taste it. It has a interesting combination, interesting mouthfeel of the two. And to be honest with you, not quite what I remember, but not bad though. Like when the first couple of seconds of your swallow, you get the cream ale part, but then as you continue to let it soak into your mouth and go down, you get the coconut kind of just melts inside the cream ale taste. I have to admit that I was a little bit surprised at the Untapped overall rating that I saw here just a few minutes ago. I think a lot of that has to do with the cream ale. Cream ales are not necessarily very popular overall, and they don't tend to get very high rankings. Somewhere 3.5 is usually about the highest that you'll see for a cream ale on Untapped, and I think that's kind of where this one takes its hit. But the coconut is there too. I actually gave this a 4.25, which is quite high for me when I first had it at Schlafly in 2016 on tap. And I have to admit, I may have built this one up a little bit too much in my head. I'm going to knock the ranking back just a little bit for you here out of the bottle. I'm going to give this a 4.0 out of 5 on the old scale. And it's a 5.5% ABV, by the way, which honestly, in general, it's a little bit higher than normal for a cream ale. But this is not a bad beer at all. I think it's definitely something you should check out, especially if you like cream ales or coconut, one or the other, or both. So once again, from Schlafly Brewing in St. Louis, it's their special release Coconut Cream Ale. I am Brad for the Craft Brew crew. Hey, please don't forget to subscribe. We really appreciate you. We've had a lot of new subscribers. We want to keep it going. We want to keep doing this for you. So let us know what you think about this beer and what you think about this beer review down below as well. We'll talk to you next time. See you.